Top 10 products that you can buy today on Amazon for the management of acne. I'm Dr. Rawat, founder of healthgroupcoaching.com. You might be wondering why I'm talking about acne today. On my coaching program, I coach on the reversal of metabolic diseases. The reason I'm talking about acne is because as a physician, this is something I've been managing for decades, but also I have two children, a boy aged 15 and a girl aged 13, and they need this advice. And since I compiled this information for them, you might as well benefit from this information as well. So I've written a blog on this topic, which you'll find within the description of this video. Otherwise, just go on my website, healthgroupcoaching.com, under supplements and blogs. This is what the blog looks like, and you can see it was published on the 27th of November. First of all, consistency is key. Don't buy some kind of cream and expect magic to happen within the next few days. With consistent usage, you will see results over the next few weeks. But it's also important to have some kind of routine. Now, I know people have different personalities. Some people will be going for that Korean style 10-step routine, and others will just wash their face with soap and that'll be it. The best balance is probably somewhere in the middle. So I'll be making a suggestion, and according to your own attitudes, expectations, you can increase the number of steps or reduce the number of steps. So a typical morning routine will include a cleanser, a face wash, azelaic acid, a moisturizer, and a sunscreen. While a typical evening routine would include a cleanser, a face wash, azelaic acid, retinol, and a moisturizer. Now, whether you need a cleanser and a face wash or not depends on other factors, whether you use makeup, whether you use a lot of other products. If you're coming straight out of a shower, you can probably skip those two steps if you like. As an example, if you had an evening shower, then you could probably skip the cleanser and face wash and just go for azelaic acid, retinol, and moisturizer. Of course, in the shower or bath, you could also use acne-specific washes and soaps. And exfoliant treatment, which is where you're doing a bit of peeling of your skin, is probably only required once or twice a week. Over exfoliation can be more harmful, more damaging for the skin than beneficial. My favorite foaming cleanser is one by CeraVe because it contains benzoyl peroxide, an active agent for acne. Of course, based upon your type of skin, you could go for a foaming or a non-foaming cleanser. It's actually on discount right now. And you can see that in addition to 4% benzoyl peroxide, which is an active agent for acne, it also contains hyaluronic acid and niacinamide. Hyaluronic acid is a humectant, which means something which will draw in water and will make the skin look more plump and hydrated. Of course, it's really important to drink plenty of water so you are hydrated. And also contains niacinamide, which is vitamin B3, which helps with pigmentation and general reduction of inflammation within the skin. My favorite face wash is this one by Roche Posay. This is quite an interesting product because it is non-comedogenic, but the ingredients are quite interesting. It contains phylobioma, which is skin probiotic to improve the skin microbiome. Also contains zinc, which reduces sebum production, which is one of the main causes of acne happening in the first place. My favorite brand of azelaic acid is by The Ordinary, which I recommend application twice a day. It can lead to a bit of redness and irritation initially and a bit of a burning, tingling sensation, in which case you might want to apply a smaller amount, maybe using the 13-dot technique, and perhaps start with once in the morning. So don't mix it with your retinol at night, but over time, as you get used to it, you can start using it twice a day. One thing I really like about azelaic acid is that it's really useful also for other conditions like hyperpigmentation, melasma, photosensitivity, and just generally has a depigmenting and brightening effect on the skin. The most important ingredient for management of acne is retinol, and my favorite product is this one by Paula's Choice. It's definitely more expensive than a lot of other retinols and can be used for both acne as well as anti-aging purposes. And you'll find the same retinol within my anti-aging blog as well. But what I really appreciate about this, it contains vitamin C, And it is kind of rare to find vitamin C and retinol together because it can be difficult to formulate the two together, along with licorice extract as well as peptides. Quite a strong formulation. You won't be applying a great amount, so even though it's a bit pricey, it should last you a decent amount of time. When you start with the retinol, start slow. It does cause redness and peeling to start off with, and you have to apply it in the evening because it can cause photosensitivity. So maybe start once or twice a week, 13 dot technique in the evenings, and slowly you can increase the amount of times you use it to daily if tolerated. Expect some redness and peeling. That is part of how retinol works. And if it is excessive, you may also want to use the sandwich technique where you use some moisturizer first, then apply the retinol, and then layer it with moisturizer again afterwards. My favorite moisturizer is Cetaphil. This moisturizer also contains salicylic acid, which we know is very beneficial for acne. You can also use products in the bath or in the shower, particularly if you have a lot of acne on your chest or on your back. And my favorite product for that is this Nutrogena product. Really has a lot of active ingredients, including salicylic acid, like we saw with the Cetaphil Moisturiser, vitamin C, like we saw with the retinol. And you can get soaps with retinol as well. My favorite product for that would be this product. And you could experiment between their retinol soaps and glycolic acid soaps and salicylic acid with sulfur soaps. They actually have a lot of products which are scientifically proven to benefit acne. It's also important to use a sunscreen which is non-comedogenic, and my favorite for that is Eucerin. SPF 50, has 5 antioxidants as well as minerals which will absorb oil and prevent oil buildup on the skin. Quite reasonably priced as well. As an exfoliant, once or twice a week, my favorite product is this Vichy product. It contains a combination of both salicylic acid as well as glycolic acid. Salicylic acid we know is very specific for acne, exfoliates the skin and targets those pimples, while glycolic acid is a more multi-purpose exfoliant which helps brighten the skin by removing those top layer of dead cells on the skin. This would only be required once or twice a week. And my favorite product for acne spot treatment is Panoxyl. As they say, prevention is better than cure, but once you've got the spot, you can consider applying this overnight spot treatment from Panoxyl. The Amazon links for all of these are on my blog. All you gotta do is go on my website, healthgroupcoaching.com, then go to section, explore supplements and blogs. And within that section, you'll be able to find the second blog within the skincare section is top 10 evidence-based products for mild acne. Of course, as the title of the blog says, this is for mild acne. If you have moderate to severe acne, you really should consider having a consultation with your physician and get onto some prescription medication. Of course, if there is a waiting time to see your physician, then this is something which you could do in the meantime as well. I hope you found this video useful, and I really wish you the best of luck with your acne management. If you feel you have friends or family members who would also benefit from this advice, then make sure you forward this video to them. If you have any questions, feel free to put it in the comment section, and I reply to each question personally. Remember to subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you at the next video.